You know what amazes me? Do you really want to know what amazes me? Like, what amazes John Belcher? I have a friend of mine, right? A real cool guy. He has a kid, recently had a baby and whatnot. And he told me the other day, he's like, oh, you know, I'm looking for a job, man. I'm trying to find a job. I'm going to go do an interview today. And he sees me come out my house. And he sees me come out my house and go and do what I want, when I want, as he pleases, right? He sees me just, you know, go about my everyday life with freedom, doing what I want, how I want to do it, what time, coming in late, going to bed late and stuff like that. It's a friend of mine, and he tells me he's looking for a job, right? Because he wants to change his situation, right? Now, I totally understand. I totally get it. And he's been in numerous jobs before, right? And been had different jobs and such, like many people have had. But most of those jobs were dead-end jobs, right? Kind of like my security job when I was making $8.50 an hour. And it just really amazes me how people will stop working a job, go back to the point of not having no income, and the only way for them to kickstart their income again is by getting another job, right? And this cycle goes on for I don't know how long, but you know, you would think for a person who sees me living how, you know, I want to live, doing what I want, helping people, you would think he would take advantage of the opportunity. You would think he would ask me, hey bro, what it is that you're doing? I want to learn from you because I want, you know, to have the freedom and be able to earn income so that I can support my baby. You would think that, you know, and it just really amazes me. I try to suggest, you know, Motor Club of America to him. I try to suggest online business to him. It's been 3 years since I've actually had a job. I've been free from a job. I've been able to impact people's lives in more ways than one. I've built relationships. I've met new people. I've, you know, given value. I've grown as an entrepreneur, grown as a person. And this journey has been, you know, nothing short of amazing. And you would think people would see that and be inspired and motivated to change their situation that they claim they hate so much, right? It just really, it's a funny thing, right? It's really a funny, interesting concept, because when it comes to researching like companies, for example, like Motor Club of America, I mean, just really ask yourself, do you really think that these people making money in Motor Club of America, do you really think out of the hundreds of people all over the web showing their proof of income, their lifestyle changes, them vacationing, them using the benefits, them changing their life, them becoming better entrepreneurs, them quitting their job, do you really think all of this proof and all of this success being shown is fake? Do you really think that? Because what that would mean is that the people who are actually signed up with Motor Club of America, that would mean that if the company isn't legitimate, then that would mean that they're being affected in a negative way too. That would mean that I'm being affected in a negative way because of the company. And you ask yourself, why would John Belcher be a part of something that's negatively affecting him? Why would I be a part of a company that's not benefiting me, that's not making me money, that's not changing my life for years on end, right? Not even like a couple weeks, for years on end. People have been seeing people making money in Motor Club of America, but they still second guess it, right? They still think there's something wrong, right? They're looking for, I don't know what they're looking for exactly, to be honest with you, but I mean, when you do your research and you see that this company has been around since 1926, you know, and they recently launched their affiliate program about 5 years ago, where entrepreneur-minded people are able to make money independent of time, right? But yet, my friend wants to go to a job, he wants to go take an interview and wait for some boss to approve of him. Wait for some boss to say, okay, we'll hire you now, right? You came looking nice in your nice suit, we'll hire you now. And then that's basically he's basically signing a contract that, look, for this amount of time, you can pay me this amount of money. Time, right? Not his efforts, not his skill sets, not his gifts, not his talents, but his time. We're willing to pay you this amount of money, whether or not how efficient you do this job. And I think that concept is it's very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me because I remember when I was going to school for psychology, and we did tests on like lab rats and stuff, right? And one thing about the rats is that if you gave them a test on something that wasn't affecting them in a positive way, or wasn't giving them a desirable feeling, they wouldn't do it no more, right? They would completely stop. They would learn from it and do something different, right? And these are rats. These are animals we're talking about. But yet, as a people, we're like the only species on this earth that continuously do something that doesn't empower us, that doesn't make us more income, that doesn't allow us freedom, that doesn't allow us joy, that doesn't allow us to change our family's life in a big major way, that doesn't allow us to vacation at least 5 to 10 times a year. We will continuously do something that just keeps us making just enough to pay the bills. Just enough to pay the bills. Not to make us happy and make us fulfilled, and not to make us feel like, you know, we're really achieving greatness. But we accept that. We say, yes, I'm gonna do 8 hours to 12 hours a day for you, and you're gonna pay me this an hour, right? And just think about that looking from the outside, right? Looking from the outside, just think about that. A person doing the same thing. I'm getting some gas here, right? Just think about that for a second. A person doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's not allowing them the change that they want. It's not allowing them to be able to take care of their kid, right? It's not allowing them to live a prosperous life. And I think it's so interesting, right? I think that phenomenon is so interesting, guys. So I'm telling you right now, this movement is gonna grow into the thousands and then the tens of thousands, and those who made a decision are gonna enjoy the benefits of that, guys. That's really all I had to say today. My friend just really had me thinking, so I had to share this video with you guys. Peace.